with the Outback Bowl trophy there, smiling. Look at that. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling when you played the way you played in the first half and come back to play the way you did in the second half and win your first bowl game with this group. And now he'll answer the questions, and I'm sure he'll be in a pretty darn good mood.
Sort of close to us. Thank you, Jeff. And we've been waiting for one of these bowl trophies for 5 years, so thrilled to have it. I want to thank the Outback Bowl for making this a very special time for us. Outstanding job by the entire Outback Bowl committee and everybody involved with it. This is a tremendous bowl. Want to congratulate Georgia on a great football game. It's a great game. They have a great football team and obviously played extremely hard as well. Want to congratulate our players. And you know, we talked at halftime. You know, I guess it was 2-0 for most of the first half, but you know, they had a couple of explosive plays early in the late in the first half. Go out to 16-0. We just talked about you know, if you want it, you got to take it back, and you know, keep believing. Just believe. Just believe. There's one of our little girls that Paige Durham is a young girl that is very close to our football team. Constantly tells us, and that's what our guys did. Came back second half. I thought. Just started playing well, started playing a little bit better. Tough to run on, but we made plays, found a way. You know, Daquez Denard's interception for a touchdown and an interception to really stop them when they were coming out one time and got the ball down there. But 2 picks, come up with some fumbles. Great individual effort by Rashad White at the end of the game with the block. But our defense played outstanding, I felt, throughout the entire game offensively. Big drive at the end of the game, the 2-minute situation with, I don't know, 1:26 to go on the clock. That's why Kirk Cousins is who he is, and you see some of our guys making the plays that they made. I thought Brian Lithicum played an outstanding game and had some big plays in the game as well. But I'll take some questions, and then we'll wrap it up.
Coach, for whatever reason, it looked like in the first half Cousins was locking on the receiver. But in the second half, he was moving the defense with his eye. Is that a correct assessment?
Well, I don't know. You know, got to credit Georgia, how they play. I mean, they locked on. They got on our guys and they made plays, and they have an outstanding defense. And you see at the end of the first, as the half, and really as the game sort of presented itself, why both defenses were ranked so high. Very difficult to run on, both of them, and you know, guys make plays. But credit Georgia and what they were doing, and obviously I'm sure we wish we had a couple throws back, but there were a couple great individual plays by the defense as well.
How tactically important was it for you to get Lincoln involved when they were shutting down their primary receivers?
Well, you know, our tight ends are a big part of our offense. And, you know, the tight end screen, throwback tight end screen was a big play, probably about a 50-yard play to get us down there at some point in the second half. And so, you know, obviously big play. And then, you know, we hit a leak pass to him, sort of a trick play to him on another one. So he was involved in 2 sort of trick plays that he made plays on, and obviously a big touchdown throw or 2-point throw from Cousins to him when you know, he was not the primary receiver and Kirk came off the primary and went to him. So did a great job. But Brian's a great football player and have a great exciting career ahead of him.
Mark, because it was so tough to run, just talk about the decisions you want.
Well, we were right there, and I mean, we're 6 inches away. I just felt like, hey, you got to get the inches. We talk about the inches all the time. You got to be able to get those 6 inches, and we felt like we had enough time to run it one more time, and if not, spike the ball and then have another down to throw it in there or whatever we had to do. But we were 6 inches away, and you know, it wasn't an easy 6-inch run, but he got it in.
Could you take us back to halftime, given the fact you're down 16-0 to a team with that good a defense, like you said?
Well, I felt like we played pretty well in the first half defensively, and you know, they had a big punt return. Great job by Sadler all day punting the football. Pinned it in there with a great punt, but the guy got out. Boykin got out, made a great run. That was the second one, and the first one was a long, you know, nod route. You know, guys faked the corner route and brought back to the post and hit us on that. But other than those 2 plays, we really played them very well. But halftime, again, I just talked about you got to believe in yourself, and somebody's got to step forward, and we got to start that ball rolling. We just got to get that momentum rolling. And if we can do that, we're going to be successful. And that's what happened. Somehow somebody made a play. I think it was we came up with a fumble or something. I'm not sure. There were so many plays in the second half. But somebody made a play, and we just started things happening. thought Nick Hill's kickoff returns were big as well. Steve, I'm sorry, Steve.
Mark, if you don't finish this comeback, it would be risky that the program still needs to turn a corner, still not there. Where does it size up after a win?
Big win. Big win against a great football team, against an SEC team, against a team that won their division, and it was 10-2 in the regular season. So again, I think it just points towards us becoming an elite program in this league. There's not a football team that we cannot play with and not win against. We've done that. We've beaten every football team in the Big Ten Conference within the last 4 years. The standard has been set by our seniors. We're going to have to continue to work and grow as a program and with recruits and different things. But everything is there. And 2-11-win seasons, there's not too many football teams in the country that are saying that right now. And I would think that this would hopefully help solidify, this win would hopefully help solidify a top 10 ranking in this year's final polls.
Mark, what about Denard? Some plays during the game,
2 big picks. Again, resilient. He got beat on a 9-round on a deep fade, a deep long ball. Got beat on that early in the first half. But he responded. He's originally from Georgia. And, so a big game for him. 2 big interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, a defense scoring. If defense can score, great things going to happen for your team. But, again, great football game. It should be a classic game to watch.
Coach, it looked like no matter where you lined up Golston, they had no answer for him. Is he that good at football player?
William Golston, our front 4 is very, very good. We're tough to run on. We've got guys who can make plays, and again, you saw why. I don't know how many yards rushing they had. I don't know how many yards rushing we had, but there's a reason for that. Both defenses up front are very, very good.
Mark, the resiliency of Kirk Cousins, how much are you going to miss that next year? 3 interceptions, he still kept missing that.
Well, I think that's a trademark of confidence and experience. And, Andrew Maxwell will gain that as we go, and he's an outstanding quarterback. And we wanted to play him today, but, just as the game flows, it was just not the right time to put that on his shoulders. And so we went with what we had to do. But he will have his time here, and Connor Cook's another young man who's coming. But Andrew Maxwell is a tremendous talent, and, he will lead this football team in the spring and from there out.
How emotionally draining is it to play 2 games like this back to back and they're a month apart?
Yeah, I can't remember that last one. But
Joel said afterwards that you've given this senior class a lot of credit, but this win was for you. What does that mean for you from your seniors to say that?
Well, it means that we got a bond, that over the course of time that we've done the number one thing we want to do in our list of goals. We've established lifelong relationships with their players. Things like that said back and forth between different people. It just shows that you've developed something that, should be there, will be there for a lifetime, especially when you finish like this. So, guys all good? I would be remiss. My guys wanted to tell you, okay? They wanted me to tell you specifically that we've been doing new things to get ready to play this football game. We've been chopping trees. We've wrestled an alligator. That's right, we wrestled an alligator. We've done tussled with whales. And we've done handcuffed lightning and threw thunder in jail. Go Green.
He's quoting Muhammad Ali. For all those that don't know that, he is quoting Muhammad Ali, and they did wrestle the alligator earlier this week.